Okay, I rode all day and got to Spokane and decided, Spokane? I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? Spokane? Okay, so I rode all day, got to Spokane and realized Spokane doesn't sound right. Spokane. Goodness, it's cold. I'm at the Mirabeau Park Hotel. I saw online that this place was supposed to be haunted. It's supposed to have like a family. It's a woman and two children. I'm not sure where they're supposed to be. And then there's also rumors of a person that committed suicide somewhere in a room close to the lobby and the check-in desk. And I happen to be the third room over from the lobby on this side. So, you know, who knows exactly what that means. Supposedly the things that happen are objects move, like pictures have been thrown, stuff like that. So a lot of physical kinds of things. So, you know, the thing I like to do is I'll walk around and just kind of look and see what's going on with the place. This time I walked around, I didn't feel like, oh, this totally haunted, oh, there's something going on here, oh, there's something going on there. I also kind of did it kind of like a fish dragnet kind of situation. So it's like, you know, I go out and I troll, you know, trolling for spirits, because if anybody's around, they're probably going to end up cruising over and hanging out with me. Just once you're open, once you're doing your stuff, you act like a beacon to spirits. You're a ghost magnet. So, you know, don't be surprised that all of a sudden you live in a haunted house just because you start practicing psychic and mediumship. They're going to come and find you. And so it doesn't mean your house is haunted. It means you're haunted. So anyway, I go and I walk around, and by the time I got back to this area, my ears were ringing really loud. They're still ringing. And the impressions I get are, it's like, okay, somebody's with me. I need to get going really quickly. So I know that earlier today I passed through two towns, and I can't remember which one it was. And I got a sense of a boy, and I couldn't tell the age. I couldn't quite get it. Caucasian kid, cute little guy, between like 5 and 8 or even 9 years old. But I feel like he was hit by a car. So I feel like he kind of followed me for a while. So I'm not sure if he's still following. And you know, I have this thing about children. I'm not 100% sure when I see a child, because usually they've got plenty of help and they go up. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Sometimes they'll be hanging around with people they know, like their mother or father or grandparents. And I got the impression of a grandmother with this boy. So I'm not sure why they're hanging around or whatever, but it's probably time to go up. Let's just go up. So we'll see what happens with that. Usually there's a lot of stuff that goes on later at night, like while I'm trying to go to sleep and stuff, and I'm not going to be recording when I'm doing that. So, we'll just have to take my reports. Let's see. Oh, I got that his name was possibly and it's fairly recent, but nice kid. Oh, something funny that happened when I first got here. I'm, taking off my boots and all that stuff and getting relaxed and looking outside, and there's this tiny little bunny about this big, this little tiny puffball of bunny. And I went to talk to one of the staff, and when I came back, the bunny was inside my room. And I was just kind of like, oh no, like, how do I get this bunny out of my room? And he just cruised right out. It was like, I don't know, animal communication or something, because I could be trying to get a bunny out of my room all night. Oh, I wanted to ask the spirits if the spirits are here. We are. I'm feeling touching. I wanted to ask, are the stories true about this hotel? Could you tell me the stories? Could you tell me who I picked up today? I'm still getting the and his grandma. Can you tell me about the suicide here? It's like there was no suicide. Can you tell me about the woman and children? They're like temporary. They're not. Yeah, like transient spirits. I think that was my stomach making noise. I'm hearing noise somewhere else. Yeah, talking somewhere else. So maybe we're done here. Yep. So that's it. Go blind. I fell asleep super early. I think I'm just getting exhausted doing the writing and everything. Fell asleep really early. Fell asleep last night. I should have slept with a recorder, because in the hypnagogic state, the state between sleep and awake, where you pick up a lot of chatter, I started receiving all sorts of information and chatter. There was a woman talking. See, this is why it's important to sleep with a notepad or an audio recorder, so you can take it and just dictate whatever it is you're seeing or hearing or whatever. I didn't do that last night. I was too exhausted. And so, yeah, we don't know any little clues or anything extra that came in. I'd like to see if I can do some EVP work in here real quick. Yes, go right ahead. Let me tune in and see. I'm still feeling this boy. I'm still feeling a boy, little boy. Dressed in short suspenders. Shorts with suspenders. Somebody parking right there, making all this racket. I guess this is it. Never mind. If you got anything to tell us, we've got 3 seconds. Okay, thank you.